Hello, I'm Jenny Luddington,
And I'm Sue Allsworth.
and welcome to our weekly vlog 12 Ways to Enhance Your Life. And this week is week 10, and we're going to be doing a terribly bad example for you because this week we are going to be speaking about taking care of your body. And Sue is not really feeling it. She's tired. She's not honouring her body.
Well,
She
I
is
would be
vlogging.
honouring my body if someone would let me not vlog so that I can do what my body really wants to do, which is go down and have a little siesta. Which I'm promised after this vlog I am allowed to go and do. But it's quite interesting that, today I am feeling quite tired, quite lethargic. I've been working hard this week. Even on my days off, I was working in front of the computer, getting things done on my book, and my brain's not had that time to rest properly. And when you just keep yourself going until then you get to that point where the body says no,
She's
the
running
brain
on
says
fumes.
no, and that's what it's done for me today. So I sort of just want to snuggle into Jenny here, and I might just have a little kip while she carries on talking to you all.
And she might pop in with the odd useful suggestion because she's like that. She's kind. But it is this idea that our bodies are the temples of our souls. And really, sometimes we treat our bodies appallingly. I think for me, my number one shortcoming would be nutrition. You don't get to be kind of slightly more
Cuddly.
curvy lady.
And to be fair, it's actually very nice to snuggle into. So I've not personally got any complaints, which is not necessarily a healthy thing from your friend. But it's nice to have a nice bit of cushioning when you're snuggling in and you just need to take 5 minutes sleep. Sorry, Jen, you carry on.
I will carry on.
Mm.
My problems around nutrition are probably more of a time management thing. Quite often I will skip breakfast because I'm busy. Too busy to sit down and have a bowl of cereal or make myself some beans on toast because, yes, that would take a whole 15 minutes of my day to make and eat. And quite often I haven't made myself pack up for lunch, so I'll get a sandwich from the cafeteria. And then when I come home at night, I'll have tea, but because I haven't had proper nutrition throughout the day, I get a bit picky. So it's actually when I'm following some sort of lifestyle diet plan, it's the best time that I eat because I do have to have a breakfast and I do have to have a lunch and I do have to have a dinner. So for me, in terms of treating my body well, it's actually diet and nutrition is probably where I fall down. Exercise, I like interesting forms of exercise. You are never really going to find me in a
You don't
gym.
want to know what these things are. Be prepared.
Are you sitting down?
Mm.
I like to pole dance. Now, when you have epilepsy and you have myoclonic jerks that when you drop things and kick things, trying to find a pole dancer that will let you climb a pole that you can fall off, you have to talk quite fast. But I love it. Size. I've done Zumba. I've done pound.
We do the Just Dance together.
Just dance. Anything that gets you up and moving your body and that is fun. I like to do Zombie Walk, which is like a little immersive story where you run around on doing little zombie missions. If I did a 5-2K kind of couch potato walking thing, it would bore me senseless. Gym, not really my cup of tea. Swimming, I quite like because you can sit there, just keep swimming
But
along.
again, it's about time management of actually making these things become part of your, not necessarily daily, but everyday life, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that you just go and do them without even thinking about it. It's not something that you have to plan to do because you're already really looking forward to doing it. So it's a case of, I'm just popping out now.
So if you can make it fun and if you can make it social, that's half the battle won. I think if you think it's something that's going to be a chore and something, how many people get a gym membership in January that they pay by direct debit and never attend? You might as well just take your £30 and flush it down the toilet.
So, well, that's Jenny's difficulty with taking care of your body. My confession, I feel like we're in confessional now.
Yeah,
I know.
A bit mum-like.
My confession of for me, I have a fairly balanced diet. I also know what's good for my body, what isn't. I know if I eat certain things, I'm gonna then next day have a few couple of pounds on. I know how to take them off. And I exercise regular-ish. So that isn't a side that is too much of a problem for me. Mine would be I'm a smoker. I do not have a problem in admitting this because I'm a smoker that actually enjoys smoking. It's taken me a long time to be able to get to the place where I can say that without feeling guilty. Because of certainly the job that I do, I shouldn't be deemed to smoking. But I don't drink. I choose to have one vice, and my one vice would be smoking. I don't drink enough to write home about, to be fair. And you can't be perfect if at times when I've had to go really strict on diet and things for different health issues, you then become obsessed about it being perfect, and if it's not perfect, and you end up denying yourself, and I'm very much of the lines of, I don't think denying yourself anything is actually the right way to go about it mentally. It's kind of learning why you do eat those foods or have that habit or that pattern towards your body, and finding what the root of it is underneath it all, and then changing the habit and pattern, whether that means that you quit, that's not a problem, or whether it means that you can manage it a bit better, where you can go a whole day without having a cigarette, and I'll just have one in the evening maybe. So, and it's just taking myself out of that place of feeling that I'm wrong, I'm doing something bad and naughty, because the more that you feel that you're doing something bad and naughty and unhealthy for your body, the more you then actually perpetuate doing it, because you're depressing yourself, and then you're in that loop of, oh God, well, it doesn't matter, look at me, I might as well just have one more cigarette, or I might as well just have one more cream cake, or whatever it is that that is our delight, shall we, our devil's delight, shall we say. So it isn't about being perfect. It's about accepting yourself for who you are. And if I could go, I should stop smoking. Why? Because it's unhealthy. Why haven't I? Because I enjoy it. Therefore, if it's something that I enjoy, my desire to stop it I'm not fully committed. And you've got to be fully committed to make the lifestyle changes. Now, I've made lifestyle changes with diet, exercise and things, and I found them a lot easier. Whereas Jenny, she's quit the smoking 2012, if I remember you correctly. So, we're at different stages, but that doesn't mean to say either one of us is better than the other one or doing better. It just means that we've got our own different vices and our way of dealing with them, and what we're okay with doing. And I also think, on a final note, to take care of your body really does mean take care of your mind.
I mean, if you can love where you're at and think, I would like to make better choices, be that about your diet or be that about increasing your exercise. Do not beat yourself up for the days that you don't manage to reach the goals that you'd like to set for yourself. Because if you're ever coming from a place of condemnation, you're not going to get there. You're just going to fail and beat yourself up and be in that negative loop. So think about educating yourself on the areas that you want to change,
and also think about accepting the areas that you don't want to change. If you're okay with them, even if other people aren't, if you're okay with them, then that's your truth, your journey, your path. So until next week, take care of you, take care of your body, and most of all, take care of that mind of yours.
Love yourself the way you are, because you are perfect. And we will see you next week. You can find me, as always, at All Heart Led.
And you can find me at Authentic Smile on Facebook and AuthenticSmile.com, our website. Until next week,
Bye-bye.
take care. Bye.